Hey, it's Appalachian ADV Rider here. Well, I got another unboxing for you, but before I get to that, let me just tell you a little background story. So I got this Hinderer Eklipse. I think it came in coyote, like a brown or tan coyote color, G10 scale. And it didn't really matter what color the G10 was because I knew I was going to replace it with a tie scale. I really like the weight of the tie or any kind of knife. I like a knife that has some weight to it. So I was going to replace it with a tie scale. I didn't know what to do. I got this textured one, but when I ordered it in stone wash, which I didn't realize it was going to come in shiny. So I have a video of that. I don't know if I'm going to show it or not. So I'm filming like the journey of making this the perfect Eclipse knife. So I don't know how I'm going to edit it, but at the end of the day, I got this stone washed in this bronze and then a blue, and I put the blue on another Eclipse that I had, and I put this one on here, and the blue on the other one looks good because the back of the knife is also blue. But this one here is this beautiful working finish. The scale and the knife itself is a working finish. And I thought that this was going to look a little more like this duller battle bronze. So it's just shiny. I don't really like shiny stuff. So if you like shiny stuff, then this is really good, right? But it's not my thing. Anyway, so long story short, I got this in and I'm just really not happy with it. I want this to be like my regular carry because I actually prefer this handle over the XM18. So let's just go over that real quick. I think the biggest thing that I like about this one over this one is it's a slight difference, but on this flipper, it's got a little hook to it so that, what's the best way of, I guess if I put this up there, so that it just ever so slightly encroaches on the room of your finger, and that much matters actually. This just doesn't get in the way. I don't really touch it. I like this one. I really like this one, and I want to try something different with this. So far, every Hinderer that I have that I replaced the scales to, it's been with this textured titanium. So I decided to do something different with this. So here's the journey of this knife here. I want to make this hopefully my preferred carry. So I got this thing here. Let's see what it is. All right. So I've certainly wasted basically money. And I was thinking about replacing the blue one also. But, I'm just being rambunctious. And I just need to slow down and take one thing at a time. And I know that this is just not my jam. It's gold looking. I'm a silver kind of guy or nothing, right? I like a little lower key, and I mean this looks better sometimes in some light conditions, but I don't know. You know what? You can't take it with you. So considering I want it to be my regular jam, let me move this off to the side. I don't know what's in here. Oh, look at this packaging it came in. All right. So this came from a dealer supposedly. So we will see. There you go. So I wanted to give this a shot. This is a non-textured titanium. And if you've watched some of my other videos, I've said it before that as much as I love the visual appeal of a textured handle, to hold it and to feel it and to play with it all day, I prefer when it's smooth. So we're going to see. And it's got that same finish So it's just going to be like bad, I ain't going to say the word, but it's just going to be nice. All right, let's get this started. So I got my tools here, the high-end tools. We got some regular old tissue paper, a penny, my little tool kit here. Get this thing going. So this is going to require a flathead, but I'm going to use a penny, and it's going to require a T6, and to change the scale, that's all it's going to require. All right, let's do this. I'm going to take off. You know, I'm going to take off this first. So what I'm going to use the tissue paper for is this copper is a softer material than this steel here, but I'm still going to shelter it and wrap it in tissue paper. And then for this other side, so I decided I'm going to take the pivot off. So one day I'll get good at this. I don't know what I'm doing before I film these. So these are a spanner tools. You buy them for, you know, whatever, $9, $10 or as a set, or anyway. So I just need to hold this end while I turn that end. So I'm going to put that in there. Loosen the, well, take it out actually. Yeah, this is I haven't really got a great handle on how to do this. So I think that's the reason why I didn't release the other video. All right, try that. There you go. Oops. That wanted to open. I might have to use this. Here we go. Put some blue Loctite in here. So it's turning. That would tighten it. All right, this is the hard part for me, is just getting this thing aligned and holding on to one end with the spanner tool. It's number 12. Gotta be a better way of doing this, but so when I put this scale on, it backed out a couple of times. So I put some blue Loctite in there, but I didn't put a lot. But it's spinning now pretty freely. And what's good about this is it doesn't cost anything to take this knife apart except for that spanner tool. You can probably buy just the one you need, which is a size 12, like $2.50 or something. All right. There we go. That's out. Man, I can't wait. All right. It's a shame that these things are $200, so spent $200 on that one. Don't really like it. I guess I could sell it, but whatever. Maybe one day it'll grow on me. It's nice that I have it there. At any point in time I want to change it, I can. All right. Taking the scale off. That's pretty easy. All right. So that's that. We'll use this to back the rest of these out. But the nice thing about this particular model versus the XM is this is screwed in on both sides. So you can take the screws off and not worry about the backs falling out. On the XM, you have to worry about that. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. All right, so that's off. Ooh, I usually take the clip off you know, we'll see if I need to take the clip off because I can't lay it flat. Anyway, here we go. Maybe I'll get lucky. Might have to open this blade. Maybe I should take the do that. All right. I don't want to get a false sense of security that now I'm completely protected. Oh, that's on there pretty good. All right, so what is it? It's got to be this pin. Yeah, kick my butt. Again, I'm going to have to probably edit this. Guys would make fun of me. Be unbelievable. Wouldn't be able to take the pressure. Huh. That's in there pretty good. Getting this all on film. Going to be completely edited out. Need some sort of wedge. There we go. It's out. All right. Here's the new one. Get that lined up. That looks good. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. We'll see, but I do like that smooth feel. Without a doubt, I'm excited to, you know, finally carry this knife the way I think I should be carrying it. In the configuration I think I should be carrying it in. Let's see. Got that lined up. That. There we go. Okay. So that's it. All right. Now we're cooking. Get this back in there. Back it out a little bit until you feel it drop into the groove. This thing's missing a magnet. Put some Loctite on there last time. I think these were backing out. But as you see, it came out pretty easily. So I'm not going to do anything right now. I'm just going to put it together, let it sit like that. I mean, let me play with it like that for a while and see what happens. And then I'll Loctite it down when I know I'm ready. We're ready. And this thing I probably should just Loctite now. I like the feel of that. That looks good. What do you think, guys? Well, I mean, I hope you think the same thing, but it doesn't really matter. I think it's awesome. I like a big knife, so this may not be, you know, for everybody. And I plan on using this knife, so to have it smooth is going to be fine. I like holding it and touching it and feeling it. And the smoothness is definitely better for that. There we go. Get my penny. Yeah, you just got to be patient. That's it. Just patient. I think this is going to be my knife, at least for a while. It's funny. You get, I get a bunch of different knives, and it's the newness you fall in love with. So I think many knives I've fallen in love with, but these Hinderers definitely have a special place in my heart. They're just they're well built, and they feel fidgety. All right, take this thing off. They're fidgety, but they're American made. Quality. They're hard to use. So you can see like the blade thickness is very stout. I'm just trying to concentrate on this. Pardon me. I'm sorry about that, guys. This blade thickness really is masked by this chamfering here, if you want to call this, but it's pretty thick all the way down to here, really down to here, and then the point is still very stout. So this is a I forgot the name of this blade. I'll look it up, but it almost reminds me of like a military World War One type shape to it. Anyway, let's see. Man, that feels good. I'm going to clean that off later. But, oh yeah, let me get this out of the way. Oops. A little double clutch there. So, all right, that's not nowhere near ready. All right, got this cranked in there. Oh, gotta hold it. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about this whole setup here. It's difficult. If they had captured this end so it wouldn't spin freely, that would be amazing. All right, we're going to try to get this thing centered. It's not tight. Just looking at this blade here, and oh, it actually looks like it got worse. That's not possible. There you go. All right, keep on doing it. Let's see, can I do this without this tool? I doubt it. No. Such a pain in the butt. Maybe I can just do it this way instead. Maybe it's easier to hold this. Let's try that. Hold this and tighten that. Okay. That might be easier. You can learn. This ain't gonna work. Whoa. This ain't gonna work. All right, let's try it. So I've got to finish tightening this. See if I can get that in there. Get it in there and hold it well. And turn this while I look at this blade. Oh, there we go. Bang. That's perfect right there. That is nice. I'm going to probably Loctite that in, but for now, there's a little play in there. Let's see. See if I can get it in there without any play. Do I still need that tool? Yeah. What a pain in the butt. It's not proprietary. It's not whatever, blah, 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 blah. But it's also not captured. And that's a pain in the butt. So, who am I to tell Rick Hinderer anything? Don't get me wrong, but oh yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, and then we'll just make sure we tighten these handles down. So this thing, it's supposed to have a magnet in there. I lost it. So it just falls out. I just got to be careful. But I get some torque with this little tool. Just don't want to get a lot of torque. Just enough. I don't think I'm supposed to Loctite these, or I don't think it hurts, but I don't think you need to. All right, so what is that? Man, that is nice. Yeah, look at that. Can this be my new favorite knife? So this has been my recent go-to carry knife, and it's been one of the longer recent go-to carry knives. I like it because of its weight, its size, and the colors. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like it because of the colors and the blade shape. That's a great blade shape. But this is S45VN, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But this here is Magnacut, and it's got better stainless properties. And I like to ride the motorcycle and take my knives with me and go camping, and I like the thought of this is much more rust resistant than this. So I can see where this would have its advantages, and I mean it's cool. It's cool looking. It's and the handle's different, right? So this is the XM18 3.5 inch, the one on the right hand, and this is the Eclipse, and it's just got a straighter handle. That's, if you see my other video, you'll see that this here is sloped, and then this is straight back. This has chamfering or whatever this. I can't even think about it. And this doesn't have this texture here, so it's smoother. It doesn't have any texturing back here. The only thing that it does have is like right here, so it matches that. And this hooks more than this one does, so this is just really comfortable in the hand. I do enjoy this one, and the color's awesome, and the blade shape is, not as good as this, and this is a fatty, and I prefer the fatty, but this is stainless, even more stainless than this. This is supposed to be like the new standard, and of course, this is the reality of it. I don't use a knife enough to have to, have all these properties to be the ultimate. Except I do ride a motorcycle in the rain and camp in the rain, and I will oftentimes do a 2 or 3 day trip where I'm in very damp and wet conditions, and I'm using the knife for, things and not cleaning it right away. So I do need a knife to withstand those conditions, and I think for sure both of these knives would withstand that. But I think I want to go toward this one. I'm going to try to go toward this one, because not only the ergonomics are great, but this is a smooth texture, and I normally like the smooth texture, so I'm I'm predicting that this is going to be my favorite knife. But we'll see. The good news is there's no right answer here. And then today, this is who I like the most, and tomorrow I might go, who knows. But I don't really see the difference here, but this is so much nicer than that, right? I mean, who's going to argue with that? This is just gaudy, I think. I mean, it would be good on a certain, knife, and certainly to people that gold appeals to, right? So, part of me, I'm sorry if I'm not really judging it. I like plain, right? That's just me. All right, well, I think that'll be it. Thank you for watching that. This has been the journey of this knife over here. This is the second scale. I also had put the phosphor bronze washers in this knife and didn't like it. I just couldn't get it where it didn't have any play and the knife had great action. So I could get rid of the play, but then there was no action. And part of the joy of carrying a knife for me is playing with it and holding it. And that might sound ridiculous, but if you're a knife guy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I could go all week and really not use a knife. And even if I use it, sometimes I find that I want to find something to cut with the knife. But the nice thing is it's there if I need it. And it's one of the things that I can carry that it could always be on me for the most part. And where, like with firearms, you can't always have that. And it's just, I like the idea of having protection just in case, and it's my right too. And while I'm not into tactical, I mean, I do understand that there's value to having something that's more capable. If I'm going to carry something, I mean, I could carry something definitely like, half this weight or 3/4 of the weight and, 3/4 of the size. But, I'm sacrificing other things for it, and I'm not really, saving a lot, quite honestly. I mean, I'm wearing jeans for a lot of times, so, and cargo pants or whatever. So I can stick this in there no problem, and the weight doesn't bother me at all. And this clip here rides really well in a pocket. There's some clip designs out there where it comes to a tip, or for whatever reason, it bunches up your pocket and it pulls down your pocket in a certain area, and it just draws people's eye to that part of your pants, right? Because it's different. It's not uniform. The material is not uniform to the rest of the material. So while I live in a state where I don't have to hide the fact that I have a knife on me. I don't like to advertise it either, right? I like to conceal this. I'm not looking for to advertise it. So, and I'm never looking to use it, right? Quite honestly, and I just like playing with it for the most part. So check this out. Oh yeah, isn't that beautiful? I got the automatic knife to this. Hinderer has an automatic knife in an XM18, and I had it for a day, and I was pressing a button in it, and it's nice, and I just love the handles, and it's a piece of art. But when you press that button, it just flies open, and then you need another hand to close it. It's just, at one point during the day, I was like, yeah, it's growing on me. I really like that knife. And then I got home and I picked this knife up with that scale. I picked this knife up and I flipped it open like that, and then went to close it. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm a manual kind of knife guy, and I'm a flipper guy. So there's, thumb stud guys out there. And I was talking to my coworker today, and he's a thumb stud guy, which is great, So these aren't thumb studs anyway, but I guess you could. Well, I'm not even gonna try. Those are blade stops. They're not really thumb studs, but people can flick them. I'm not. Anyway, I think that's the end of this. This is a long review of it or whatever. Accessory swapping video here. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you, watching the videos and commenting down below. And hope you, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again, and I will check you out on the next video. Bye.